Hi, Keith Emery here. I've been told that my previous one-spoken message, which was 31 minutes, was too long. I now reduce my spoken message to 4 messages instead. All these 4 are under 10 minutes and should enable more people to read them. First, I'll go to my first message, which replaces which is a replaced news spoken message on the 12th of February 2026. My expected death after miracle car accident. Sorry, my expected death after cycle car accident caused the hospital to tell everyone that they expected me to die. Then my miraculous healing by Jesus restored me. This gives the reason why I am writing this message. My miraculous experience, my miraculous experience should open all our minds to hear why I am writing this message. I've explained everything else about my accident within my blog. This includes the later results of this miracle. I now ask you regarding the most important serious thoughts that every human being has. They ask, why are we here on earth? How did it all happen? What is our purpose? In light of my miracle mentioned above, I now give the answers to these questions. These are the questions you ask. Why are we here on earth? My answer, we have seen all the truths that life is impossible to start unless God created it all. The Bible tells us how God created all things and why. That is why we are here on earth. My blog writings and my spoken messages explain all this. The next question is how did we arrive on earth? My answer, the Bible tells us how it all happened. The Bible tells us how it all happened. My blog writings and my spoken messages explain all this. Third question. What is our purpose for our lives on earth? My answer, the Bible tells us what our purpose now is. My blog writings and my spoken messages explain all this. My next question, who created all things? My answer, God, Jesus, created all things as explained in the Bible. I now go on to talk far more about the Bible. I now speak to you about this replaced message. so my old message has been removed. This is my replacement. Because of my eye, I now speak to you about this replaced message because of my eyes. My eyes have been greatly opened by Jesus after my accident. I now explain below to help you because my eyes are now much more open than ever before. I can now reveal that the earth is in the end days after 6,000 true years of earth existence that God created. The last 7 years before Jesus returns will be started by the rapture very soon. So there's so much evidence in the Bible that the earth has only been around for 6,000 years, and there's no one has ever been able to prove differently. That is so. That is the truth. I have explained in this. I have explained in this spoken message, as above, of why I am now speaking this message. It includes the starting introduction before I speak my main messages on pages 2 to 4. Please be aware why I need to give these messages on next 3 spoken pages after this one. I have been told that my previous spoken message of 31 minutes is too large. Yeah, for most computers. They say I should not make it larger than 10 minutes. Therefore, this one I now produce replaced the last one into three sets new 4 sets of less than 10 minutes so that more people can watch it. I will now reveal on my next Watch It Spoken Message page, on this next Watch It Spoken Message page, the main serious events that have recently happened in last few years, including the new Trump presidency in USA. These new spoken messages contain 3 more messages which include this Trump event. This next message will focus on all that has happened after my near-death accident and my miracle healing in November 2017. It will cover the main world event messages since 2019. Before I continue, I need to advise you that my blog can be found by you whenever. No, before I continue, I need to advise you. My blog can be found by you whenever you type the following and enter into Google or whatever it is called that you use. So if you type in these words, all one word, Last Days Watchman blog, all one word, .wordpress.com slash. I say again, Last Days Watchman blog, .wordpress.com slash. After you open this, you can use use search. If you go to the top of the page, you'll see an opportunity to use search. So after you open this, you can use search to find all my Christian messages that you hope I have written about. The rapture, for example, the rapture and the Trump. So you go to search and type in the rapture and the Trump as an example.